the image. Altair, it is of good quality, but could you please proceed with your report? Copy. So the range is 220 meters and the rate is 0.25. We are doing the fly around in order to approach the MRM-2 docking port.
$197.
197 meters is the range. The rate is practically 0. We continue to approach the docking port of MRM-2. Copy.
По завершению облета, когда получим причал,
At the end of the fly around, when you receive the flag причал,
и сразу будьте готовы выдавать причаливание.
be ready to send the command approach. Copy, Georgi. Right at the end of the fly around, we will be ready to send the command.
So another view from one of the cameras on the outside of the International Space Station. This one does carry a bit of a yellow hue to it due to some issues with the color sensor. So this not in real color, but you can see the Soyuz continuing to fly around. It's almost at the done of it. It's almost complete with this fly around state. It's a little under 200 meters away from the station right now. Should be starting station keeping in about a minute or so. Straight down at the Poisk module now, at 192 meters away.
And we are sending the command approach. We have sent the command 054535 is the time. We have depot activation confirmed. And we are increasing the approach.
That docking port now on the space-facing side of the Russian segment on the International Space Station.
Meters is the range. The rate is 0.32. We are seeing the target in the center of the periscope. Copy. We are receiving the image right now. Copy. Moscow. 67 meters is the range. The rate is 0.1717 and the value S is nominal. Copy. $50 meters is the range. The diameter of the docking port is 1 square and a half, and the rate is 0.18.
So less than 50 meters to go. Again, it's going to continue to slow down. Currently at about 0.17 meters per second. Going to go all the way down to about 1/10 of a meter per second. Again, the Soyuz flying automatically, that Kurs rendezvous system driving the vehicle towards that docking port. Should just be a few minutes away from that initial contact and capture.
0.17.
The docking probe on the top of the Soyuz will retract to draw it into the docking port on Poisk. And then once that's all complete, they'll be able to begin what's essentially the hard mate, where a series of hooks will drive on both the Soyuz and the docking port to really securely hold the vehicle in place, where it's going to remain for the next 5 months. So under 40 meters away, continuing this final approach, 3 new crew members almost at their new home on the International Space Station.
37 meters is the range. The rate is 0.12. The target is in the center of the periscope.
Принято.
Copy. Altair.
And you can see some shadows beginning to crop up on the vehicle. The sun actually about to set on the International Space Station while it's flying over the southern Pacific Ocean right now.
Proceed, please, with the report. The diameter of the docking port is 2 squares, 30 meters, 0.14 is the rate. The target is in the center of the periscope.
Принято.
Copy.
2,5 клетки диаметра.
2.5 squares is the diameter of the docking port. The target is half of the square to the right of the crosshairs.
Принято.
Copy.
Дальность.
The range is 26 meters.
Скорость.
The rate 0.1.
Мишень полка.
The target is half a square to the right of the crosshairs of the periscope. We have Pazer.
ССВП готов.
Принято.
SSVP is ready.
They're just about 24 meters away now, so he's charting a very slow and steady path towards the Poisk module on the space-facing side of the space station.
Диаметр
The diameter of the docking port is 3 squares. The range is 20 meters.
Мишень в центре.
The target is at the center, and the crosshairs are aligned.
Принято.
Copy.
Ширина мишени 1 клетка кресты.
So the target width is 1 square. The target is in the center of the periscope.
Понял вас.
Copy.
Получаем устойчивое изображение.
We are receiving very stable image on the ground. There is a little discrepancy in roll.
Скорость 0,1
So
узле.
the rate is 0.1.
Кресты собраны.
So the crosses are aligned. The target is in the center of the VSK periscope. Copy.
Перешли на страницу.
We are at page 66 of the ODF. Confirm.